What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie, and welcome back to F1 24 driver career mode for the Dutch Grand Prix in Zandvoort. If you missed last episode, of course, we tested out the new patch, and what matters to me when things get patched is the career mode AI. And yeah, definitely felt a lot better. And since we're on a track that really prioritized straight line speed with the powertrain and all that, well, we actually found it quite a bit easy. Well, not easy, but a lot easier and a lot more fair, so to speak. There was no AI straight line speed issues. It seems as though the game has finally reached a point where I can comfortably say it was ready to come out now and not a month ago. But that's what happens when you release games early. However, from this point forward, we should be having a much smoother experience. It's a shame that we have to wait till Baku to properly test out any sprint weekends and stuff, unless there's a secret one in the next two, but I highly doubt it. Either way, I'm really excited. So after that win and taking the fastest lap as well, we are P3 in the drivers' standings. There's absolutely no way that we're going to be catching Max Verstappen anytime soon. It's quite clear that he has won the drivers' championship, but pretty much it's us now battling with Fernando Alonso, Lando Norris, Sergio Perez, and of course the two Ferrari guys, Russell as well. Like, anything can happen. We could still fall as low down as P8, but Albon's doing really well. He's just a few points away from Lance Stroll. But what my main goal here is to focus on the constructor standings at this point, because the more money we get for the constructor standings, the more the team's going to pay towards the facilities, and the more R&D points that we will get. So yeah, P5 in the constructors so far, but we can really fight Aston Martin for that P4. It is essentially just me versus Alonso, and it's only a matter of time, I think, and I said this last episode, it's only a matter of time until Alex Albon overtakes Lance Stroll in the driver's standings, which would, make us beating Aston Martin quite a bit easier if our second driver is pulling a little bit of the weight. And yes, Albon is now officially the second driver. If we can have a look in recognition, yes. Obviously, due to our performances this season, it's been a breakout season. And speaking of a breakout season, we have now equaled the most wins in a rookie season record held by people such as Villeneuve and, of course, Lewis Hamilton. And I swear there was another guy who did that as well. I've completely forgot his name. I'm really sorry. But I will bring it up in future whenever I mention it again. But yeah, 4 wins in the rookie season. If we get one more, we've broken a record, which is quite impressive considering we're in a Williams. But we've seen such a big change in terms of the R&D, and the grid's actually kind of close, to be quite honest. Yeah, I mean, we've had some inconsistent performances. It's been such a weird up and down season, but I feel like now with this latest patch, we could finally start reaching a point where things start to be a bit more consistent, we'll have to see. So, without further ado, let me get my live stream up on my phone, and we should be just about ready to get properly underway. But yeah, we're over halfway through the season now. I cannot wait to get this 24 race season done. I'm probably never going to do a season length like that again, even in future games, I might just do shorter seasons from now on. Who knows? I have a strand of hair that is bothering me. Got it. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at our specialist. We've got the manufacturing expert right here. Okay, this one's really easy. Boom. So that actually isn't drive 0 miles during the race weekend. That's actually a proper number, but for some reason it's a text glitch. But either way, it's easy. Wind tunnel engineer. Overtakes 6 cars out on track in the race. I don't know about that. Let's do the average corner speed of 110 mph during the race. I feel like that one might be a lot easier. The material fabrication planner, so our chassis guy. Specialist unavailable. Oh, Okay, never mind. Okay, let's have a look at the QA tester for the durability. Lifting coast for more than for 30 seconds or more during a race weekend. I think we can do that quite easily. And our practice strategy analyst. Obviously, we want to perfect it first time. So yeah, those are our goals set. Let's have a look at any R&D in progress. We've got a chassis upgrade coming soon and a durability upgrade, both major. And Albon, 2 major parts as well and a minor part as well. So we got some big parts coming soon, hopefully before Zandvoort.
Parts have been fabricated and we're going to have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
All right. Starting the season break, and here we go. Let's see how many of these upgrades are actually coming in. We've got the rear wing upper flap. We've got one, the ICE reliability testing has failed. I'm pretty sure that was a Albon thing, so he can do that. We got a new MGUH improved materials. Monocoque structure has come. Oh my god, we have some huge upgrades now, that is for sure. So I can't currently look at the progress history right now, but I'm pretty sure the vehicle performance comparison has changed. Hey, what's up, Sual? Again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. So here we go then, round 15 of the Formula 1 World Championship. It is Zandvoort. Let's have a look at tyre allocations. Yeah, so no sprint weekend, it's just a proper normal weekend. Let's do that. Whew. So I had a little test on Zandvoort earlier, a bit of a time trial. It definitely feels a lot better to drive on than it did on F1 23. So yeah, I'm feeling good. All right, let's have a look at this R&D then. Let's see if any big changes. So we are now. No, I won't say those words. We are now level with Ferrari. Really close to Aston Martin and Mercedes. McLaren and Red Bull have also made upgrades, so they've got a bit further away from the pack. Haas have made an upgrade. Pretty much everybody's made upgrades, but the biggest upgrades have gone towards us, and we've properly caught up to Ferrari and Aston Martin and Mercedes now. So I wonder what that is going to hold for the weekend. Let's have a look at any potential upgrades we could get. We've got the redesigned brake ducts. This is a major one that we could get, and it unlocks 3 other parts of the aerodynamic. We've got the rear floor under tray for the chassis that we can get. Albon has his eye on it. We've got a 10% failure chance if we get it though, so that's a really good statistic. Same for the rear floor under tray. Oh, that's just distribution, and that's the proper thing itself. Okay, so and we got the roll dampeners, which minor tyre wear. Okay, so I got my eye on probably the rear floor under tray here, if Albon has his eye on that one. This one's a minor upgrade, this one's a minor upgrade. We're going to need some of these chassis upgrades for sure. In terms of powertrain, we are still we've still got the most powerful engine on the grid. Haas still up there in second place, so that's impressive. But yeah, I don't really want to improve the powertrain at all. We are going to go with the rear floor under tray right here, because we really do need to start improving on the chassis. How about aero? Yeah, so chassis is what I kind of want to focus on now. So we're going to go for just the standard 10% failure chance. There's very low chance that will ever fail. So we'll go with that one. And without further ado, let's actually get into this race weekend. In terms of our actual vehicle parts, everything's looking good. The gearbox is at 50%, and I would rather save a fresh one for our next Grand Prix, as that will be Monza. So, yeah, that one will definitely be a lot more important in terms of having a healthy car, because it's just all go, 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 isn't it? It's like, you know, it's the temple of speed.
Of the North Sea, which brings its own challenges with sand sweeping onto the track. Welcome to Zandvoort, welcome to free practice, and welcome to a sea of orange.
All right. Oh, this is a new cutscene for Mercedes. Well, that was pretty shit. Okay. I'm gonna save that clip. Save that for the review that I'll be working on tomorrow for the most part.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Okay, guess it's track acclimatization.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Let's do it. All right. Well, welcome back to Zandvoort, ladies and gentlemen. This was always a track we struggled on in F1 23. Probably my weakest track on that game. And yeah, I'm including Jeddah. Like, I'm including the whole game. I was not good at Zandvoort at all. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm quite confident in the car we have. So, yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Zandvoort feels a lot better on this game, quite simply because the cars on F1 24 have a lot more grip than 23's did. Which again goes in line with like
the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
why a lot of people would prefer F1 23, because it's a lot more simulation than this game is. This game is a lot more arcadey. That was a pretty good first lap.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Well, I think I definitely want a bit more downforce, that's for sure, on the front. Yeah, I need more downforce. For sure.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Whoa, George. Jesus, that was dangerous. Probably could do with less tyre pressure on the left front as well. Right, let's see how the pit entry is. Ooh, very harsh braking up to the line. Okay. Yeah, a 3 on the downforce on the front wing. Obviously, I like my engine braking at about 60%. Let me double check how that what that actually is again. Engine braking controls how much resistance is given by the power unit when off throttle and can be used to adjust chassis balance and energy harvesting through the MGUK. More engine braking can increase oversteer on corner entry and will harvest more energy while coasting. Oh yeah, so obviously I want that to be more. I think we might need a little bit more oversteer, so you know what? I'm going to put that on 80%. We'll put that on 80% and see how that feels on this next lap. Obviously, I like my front brake bias there. But yeah, front left tyre pressure needs to go down for sure. And that one can go down to match the other ones as well. The rear left, that can go all the way back. Other than that, that's what I'm okay with. So we'll switch to our FP1 mediums and we'll go and do our ERS managements.
Nice one. Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on. Okay, on this test I want you to focus on managing your ERS. It's really important for our overall race pace, and so a reminder that you've got modes to play with in your MFD. See how they feel for you and see how different modes drain the battery.
Okay.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Alright. Mediums feel really good as well, and with the extra engine braking, yeah, that does feel really good. We might actually have to put more engine braking for ranked, perhaps. Because obviously the more engine braking you have, the more oversteer you've got, and the important thing is ERS. It saves a lot more ERS, so maybe that is a strategy for ranked. Or maybe we should just go 100% engine braking all the time, you know? But currently we're on 80%. You fucking idiot, Esteban. Well, so much for that hot lap that I wanted to do. How much fuel have we got? Alright. Whatever. We'll get round to it again. But yeah, those are our engine components and the wear on them so far. It's looking pretty good, to be fair. We're going to replace the gearbox. And maybe even the control electronics next episode. Because I did say once that control electronics hits 50%, that's when we're replacing it. Alright. Alright. Boom. That felt like a really good lap. Only just under 2/10 off Albon, who was using the soft, so that's quite impressive. Tyre wear seems pretty decent.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Oof. Okay. We'll have to learn to time that a bit better. That is definitely a fast entry, that's for sure. Definitely one of the fastest we've had this season so far, for sure. So we'll have to work on that. Okay. I want to go back out on the hards with this new setup and see how it feels. And these are worn hards as well. It's a lot of wear on the front left compared to the rest of the tyres. There's really not much at all on the right side of the car, which can work as a big benefit. Oops. Oops.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
What do you mean? I couldn't even see what my speed was going into that. I think I got it that time, I don't know. Oof. Alright, that's 11 laps of free practice, another 5 to go for FP2, and then obviously we skip FP3, don't we? Okay. Yeah, we'll just retire from the session.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Lance Stroll tops FP1 in the Aston Martin. Wow. I wonder how that happened. Alright, time for FP2. And this is the important one for race strategy. And then yeah, we skip FP3 and straight to qualifying.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
Okay. 3 people watching, what's up? You're just in time for free practice 2. fuck's sake. So much tyre wear on that front left, man. I'm really feeling it now. There's so much tyre wear on that front left that I don't even think it would be worth going on the softs for the race, to be honest. Wow, that's a lot of tyre wear.
Well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers. Understood. Stopping this lap.
%21% tyre wear versus 13, 6 and 8. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of tyre wear on that front left. And this is on the mediums after like 5 laps, so the softs would probably be double that. It would be awful on the softs. Whew. Still not sure about the timing of that pit entry, to be honest. It might be worth like braking just a little bit earlier. But I feel like some time can be gained in that pit entry, funnily enough. Even a little bit on the pit exit, perhaps. Like, it might be worth maybe a second, who knows? It's definitely worth thinking about, that's for sure. But that is us done with FP2. So I think we're gonna do FP3 after all. I really want to test out the softs, just to see how they would feel after like 5 laps, or maybe even just 3 laps. Maybe we can gauge where those tyres are at on this track within 3 laps. Alright. Yeah, we'll do some soft tyre running, but I just... Yeah, judging from the mediums and hards, how they wore quite quickly, I just don't see the softs being worth it, to be honest. Okay. Let's have a look.
be a lack of rubber out on track, so take it easy for the first couple of laps.
So we're going to push these soft tyres the second we're out the pits. We're really going to give these a go. And we're going to do 3 proper laps on them. So technically 4 if you count the out lap. Oh, and 5 if you count the in lap as well. So
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
okay. Cool, 5% tyre wear already, jeez. Already 10%. Oh god, yeah, definitely not going to use these in the race. That is for damn sure. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely not it. Looks like it's going to be a mediums to hards or
Okay,
a
we can take you this lap.
hards to mediums kind of race. I know it says we're quicker than Verstappen, but that's because we were using hot lap. So I don't know what the actual pace will be. I was just trying to stress test the softs as much as possible. Shit. I really need to do better on that pit entry, because if that happens in the race, that's a penalty. Okay. Well, that's free practice done. Only took us about 53 minutes. Oh well. I can't say I don't test the car a lot or whatever.
And if today's practice is anything to go by,
Albon got pretty close to me as well, so it looks like pace is quite close. Okay, what's next? Zandvoort is narrow, full of elevation changes and has some extremely steep camber, particularly around the final corner. It's important not to overreact when the car goes light over the crests, or you could lose control when the grip comes back. Look out for turn 11 as well, it's quite blind and very tight. Miss your braking point there and you'll lose a lot of time in the runoff. When you need to get a pass done, follow as close as you can through the final turn and make good use of your overtake button. Good luck and have fun out there. Alright. Well, it's time. But first of all, let's actually go into our R&D and have a look what we can do with this 428. Oh, I really wanted to get that, to be honest, to add on to, you know, the under tray. So maybe we could still leave it. I think we will. I mean, we could get the intercooler, but again, I don't really care for powertrain. And durability I don't care for neither. Albon's probably going to get this one. It's a really cheap one, so I really don't mind. There's other ones here, MGU-H, reliability testing, and then we've got the turbocharger one. Yeah, it looks like we've got some upgrades coming already for durability, which pushes us quite a bit towards the top. So that's really good. So I'm focusing on the rear floor under tray. I've already got this one here, and we'll be looking to get the distribution one as well. So we'll save the points. Hopefully Albon doesn't spend them before I have the chance to get that. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop into qualifying.
just look at that sea of orange. No surprises if I tell you we're here in Holland at Zandvoort for the Max Verstappen celebration party. It's a
the
quick
Netherlands.
track and perfect for high speeds, high stakes qualifying. Welcome along to the Dutch Grand Prix qualifying day.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, nothing more to do. Let's just get out there.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
think Albon's preparing to go out as well. Oops. Oh, okay. 3/10 off of signs. So, AI definitely using overtake. Albon goes quickest. He went quicker than a Ferrari. I think that shows the Williams gains, for sure. Awesome. Nice job. Okay, so, where are we? We're P7. I think we've pretty much made it through. Oh, maybe not, actually. Oh, God. I mean, we're a few tenths ahead of the guys below us, but... still worth going for another lap. And this time, I'm not going to hold back on the overtake. I held back just a little bit, just in case the AI wasn't using it, but apparently they are, so... let's go. This time I'll use it whenever I can, like I would a ranked lap. Yeah, P15's not healthy, so we need to go for another lap. I really need to stop crossing that white line.
Dropped to P15.
I know.
Understood, copy that.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot better. P5. Jumped up 10 positions with that. I think people will still overtake us when they set their laps, but we've made it through. Pretty comfortably, I think. Yeah, P6. Albon not too far behind, to be fair. Not even a 10th between us. That's a really good sign, to be honest. Again, I want my second driver to be close to me. And we've only had that in like... Oh, we didn't have it that often in F1 23. Like out of the 5 seasons we did, we only had a teammate close to us like twice. And even that has an asterisk next to it because George Russell properly dropped off in that final season. We were lucky we even got a 1-2 in the Constructors, to be honest. Right. Q2. Let's do it.
Ready? Okay, let's go.
So, we got knocked out in Q2 last episode. I think. Yeah, P11 I think we started at in Spa. So let's see if we can make it to Q3 in Zandvoort. Now, of course, last season was pretty good for Williams in qualifying. Well, until Sargent crashed. But both he and Albon made it to Q3 in Zandvoort last year, if I remember rightly. I know Sargent did. And he's never beaten Albon in a head-to-head in qualifying. So I think it's safe to say that Albon made it to Q3 as well. Okay, here we go. Two-tenths slower than Russell. Okay. I think we need to do a little bit better saving our ERS for the final straight. I think we spend a little bit too much on that same straight but at the beginning of the lap. So I think if we save like a little 5% or whatever, I think that'll do us the world of good. So we'll see what happens. P7 right now. Obviously I want to make sure that we make it to Q3, so we're going to go out and set another one. And we'll just see what happens from there. It's going to be a lot harder to make overtakes in Zandvoort if we don't qualify well. You know, Spa, I've always been good at Spa. And again, I showed it last episode. And obviously with the latest patch, overtakes have been made easier again as well. So, you know, as they should be. They were way too difficult before. Yeah. So if we qualify bad here, it's going to be a lot more difficult to make the overtakes we need to. Because it's just not, it's not like Spa. There aren't many places that are good for overtaking other than the main straight. So, I mean, there is the back straight, but it's a lot shorter. So, we need to qualify well. This needs to be a really good lap. Whew! That is a lot of time gained there.
To go.
Oof, we lost a lot of time there. Probably on that back straight, to be honest. But gained a lot on this straight here because I saved the ERS. So, yeah, pretty mixed. I'm not sure if we'll make it. Let's see what Albon does, though. Oh, there's a big train. Oh, I think he's being held up. Come on, Albon. Oh, his lap time's 5 minutes. Hold on. He got really held up by these guys then. Oh, dear. Oh, the lap time said 5 minutes. Never mind. Or is he doing his final lap now? I don't know, I'm confused. I think he's out though. Yeah, P12's not too bad though. And Lance Stroll sets a good lap. So Lance Stroll's looking really quick around Zandvoort. He was P1 in Q1. And now him getting through is the reason Carlos Sainz is out. So Sainz is starting as low as P11. As both Aston Martins make it through. That's not good for us either.
Okay, here's an update. We've got a leak in the hydraulic system, so it's going to be a few minutes before we can get you back out on track, I'm afraid.
Right, yeah, that's not good for us, because we're trying to beat Aston Martin in the Constructors. So, oof. Okay. So we've got a braking system fault, so it looks like we're going to have time to set only one lap, I think. See what we can do with it. Alright.
All clear the garage, please. Car's ready to leave.
Here we go. Final lap of qualifying. And then we've got the race. See what we can do. Yeah, Stroll's looking really, really quick. Whatever upgrades Aston Martin brought in, it's looking really good for them. Right, we want to make sure this is a really, really good lap. We're going to get one shot. Oof. That's only P6 with everybody yet to set another lap. So, let's see where that puts us.
Goodbye for now.
P6, okay. We keep it.
Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
And Max Verstappen on pole, Lando Norris and Fernando Alonso complete the podium. Awesome. P6 is a really good start for us, so I will take that. Pace is almost at 74, so that's looking really good. Alright. Alright. Let's just get into it. There's nothing more to say. 25 laps of Zandvoort coming your way. And we're starting from P6, which is really, really good.
For years, the passionate Dutch fans have been easy to find trackside in races across Europe. Here this weekend, it's even easier to find the Dutch fans as they have a race to call their own once again. A warm welcome to all of our viewers in the Netherlands and around the globe, of course, as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort circuit then, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6 mile lap. And watch out for cars making use of the DRS zone into turn 1 to attempt an overtake. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. Edging out Lando Norris, he'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Russell, Leclerc, the rookie, Stroll, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Sainz, Albon, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Ocon, Bottas, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Joe, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff. Good afternoon, Nose. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they recover today?
It is true they had a really tough day in the office last time.
Who's this
They
about?
cannot dwell on that. It's so important to turn the page and start on a blank slate, because the more you dwell on that, the less it's going to push you in the right direction. So take some notes. Obviously, there's things to be learned, but move on.
Might be about Hamilton. He's had a really tough season so far. Who knows? Anyway, here we are. Let's have a look at the race strategy then. So it looks like the quickest one would be softs to mediums, but I'm not gonna lie, 11 laps on the soft sounds like a death sentence considering what we've gone through. So what we're gonna do is you know, we could even do that, to be honest. Mediums to softs, but I think it's a death sentence after what we experienced in free practice. And to be honest, it's not even that much slower. That's the thing. So I'm thinking maybe a lap 12 pit. It's 5 seconds slower, yes, but I think we can make that up. It says 5 seconds slower, but I don't believe it. From my own personal data, those softs were atrocious. So I just don't want to risk it, to be honest. So we're going hards to mediums, and I'm actually going to come in on lap 11 and go with that. We're going to be a lot slower for the first couple of laps, but I think it'll be worth it. Let's go. Everybody else is on softs. It's not looking good. But I know something the AI clearly doesn't.
Launch map
So
is good, but we need to learn the gears. So go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
I wonder when we get our career-defining rivalry. Tyres are looking really cold. We're really going to have to warm them
Weather
up.
shouldn't play a factor today. We're expecting it to remain dry all the way through.
Yeah, there's no way we're warming these up in time. Absolutely not.
Decent parking. Let's try and get a good launch as the lights go out.
Okay.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed.
It's going to be tough for the first couple of laps. Here we go. Leclerc moves to cut me off. It's not the greatest start for us. As Lewis Hamilton makes a move down the inside, that's already a bad start. Albon though, looking to make a move on Piastri. Already losing lots of time. But I'm standing by the decision, to be honest. I really don't trust the softs.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Okay, we are losing a lot of time. Pain. Yep, maybe we should have gone onto the softs. I just really didn't trust the amount of tyre wear we got on the front left, you know? Just a bad decision from me, to be honest. Sainz and Perez behind us.
Isn't functioning. The guys are working on a fix.
Oh, lovely, thanks. The ERS, or is that the DRS? It's the DRS, I'm guessing. Doesn't matter anyway, it's not like we're in... Oh, mate. Is this even worth it? Part of me wants to restart the session. No, I'm standing by it.
Okay, there's a fault with the DRS. You will not be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out for now.
I'm standing by it, even though it was clearly the wrong decision. Just a bad strategy call on my end. Yeah, should have bloody gone onto the softs. I'll say this though, hold on. We'll pit onto softs. What the fuck is going on? What are they doing? You cheating bastards. Fucking ramming me out of the way, the dirty drivers, man. Shouldn't I have DRS right now? I guess not. Oh, I have no DRS, never mind, I forgot we had a fault. That just makes everything 10 times worse. Right, I think we'll go longer on the hards to see if we can make up the time. And since we're changing to a hards to soft strategy now, maybe there'll be a safety car. Oh no, this glitch is still a thing. So my fucking engineer won't even answer me. The one time I actually want to hear him, like, he just doesn't talk. Are you fucking kidding me? When I don't want to hear him, he's yapping all the time.
Okay, one stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy. Your pit window opens in 5 laps time, 5 laps.
Considering we started P6, oof.
7.8 seconds.
Yeah, that's how much time we lost since the start.
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flag.
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay, some information on Piastri. Okay, it looks like
Piastri's
the
out.
terminal. They're retiring the car.
Engine failure for
clear.
Oscar.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.0 seconds.
Yeah. Bad strategy from me.
In the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
What understeer? They're 3 seconds ahead, dude. Oh man, I need to get rid of this DRS fault. Feels like it's terminal, but just won't get rid of it. You say you could fix it from the pit wall, but you're not doing shit. I think there was a piece of debris on the floor. Someone's wing, perhaps? Who knows?
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
We've almost outrun Hulkenberg. That's really good. So the hards are finally starting to set in. Probably should have started on the mediums or something.
3.5 seconds. Okay, mate, it's good to get your elbows out, mate, but come on, not like this. Let's keep it clean, please.
What do you mean? What are you on about? This engineer's an idiot.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Alright. That was a really bad stint from us, but maybe with the softs we can start clawing it back. But I mean, look at the tyre wear, man. And that's on the hards. Like, how the softs are stronger, I have no idea.
Okay,
But we're going on to used softs.
And remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
We have lost so much bloody time. I'm having understeer on the hard, so I don't know how these guys are surviving on the softs. It makes no fucking sense to me. Right, come on, let's go.
Okay, we had an issue removing the left
You
rear
fucking
wheel.
idiots.
I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put it behind us and finish the race strong.
Fucking idiots, bro.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
We still caught up to Stroll and Perez, so maybe they had issues as well. Well, not completely caught up to them, but cut the time in half to Perez anyway. Yeah, so these are my qualifying ones. Probably my Q3 ones.
Alexander in the pits.
Right, let's see what we can do on this stint. Ooh, Perez right behind Albon. Maybe Albon can hold Perez up.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. Okay, gap ahead, 1.9 seconds. Okay, that's a 5-second gap to the car behind. Let's try and keep it that way.
Of course.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
Alright, that was fastest lap as well. Right, we're gonna have to keep it clean with Albon. Get to tyre in the gravel a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. And there is the overtake done on our teammate. Right, we're definitely going to catch Perez.
Starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. Okay, mate, we want to make sure we're saving some ERS, so let's try and charge it up now. And gap to the car in front, 1.8 seconds.
Okay. I'm not sure if we'll be able to catch Lance.
Behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Oh, dipped a tyre in the gravel. I think we'll be okay though. I shouldn't be trying to save. I shouldn't be trying to save ERS, I should be really trying to chase down Lance, because Perez is going to be all over me if I try to save ERS to 74%. So I think I'm going to make a decision, and that's to just go against the order, the objective, whatever.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.1 seconds.
Okay, no catching Lance, so let's just get back to focusing on this objective. I'm just going to drop back now. We're not going to catch him. Tyres are gone.
Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work.
Right, let's focus on defending against Checo. He is our rival after all. Our championship rival anyway, so we'll focus on that. Definitely a bad strategy call from me, starting on the hards. The softs felt like, I didn't trust them, but I should have. We could have got maybe even a podium out of this race, to be honest. But, you know, I can't always make good strategy calls. So we'll just have to take the L on this. And we're still getting 4 points out of it, still beating our rivals, still beating our teammates, so it's not the worst L in the world. We've got about 5 laps left. With pretty worn soft tyres. But I think we'll be fine. I'm doing pretty good at saving the ERS that we need anyway.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.5 seconds.
Need to do better there. Somebody's got to back off, and it ain't gonna be me. But that is a lot of ERS saved there. That's definitely gonna help me. Still looks like it's going to be double Williams points. I don't know how well Albon is doing. Like, I don't know if he's got anyone close to him or not.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.2 seconds.
Oh no! Look at that tyre wear. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push. Okay,
Okay.
here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 5.5 seconds.
I don't care about that. Yep, Albon's in trouble. And I think he just lost the position in the last lap to Yuki Tsunoda. Oh no, Albon! Oh, it's side by side between them, you know. I'll have to have a look at their fight in the replay afterwards. Come on, Albon, you got this. Last lap, don't lose it now. Need all the points we could get because Alonso and Stroll are scoring quite a lot. And Max Verstappen wins for the home crowd. Listen to the cheers. I think Albon may have made it as well. Of course, it might be up to the line as well.
Okay, pick up rubber and
Oh, wow. We really had to defend against Checo then. Jeez. Driver of the day, Lewis Hamilton. I wonder where he ended up finishing.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
Well, actually, we're not going to hear that national anthem because they're not in the game.
You can see how much this meant to the crowd, and you know that for the driver that's going to mean so much. You look up to the crowd and you know that the majority of them there are there for you today. So it was a great day to make it count.
Oh, yeah. Another win for
Put up an
Verstappen.
outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
George Russell, podium. Fernando Alonso, P2. Wow. Aston Martin are going to be really tough to beat. Oof.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of
And Albon managed to get it.
I can't wait to see what's next.
So we still brought home a decent amount of points. Losing ground to Alonso, definitely Verstappen as well, but we still have P3 by quite a bit. And Albon has hit 23 points. Stroll, though, had a really good race this time out, which is very rare for him. But it's there, and we have dropped to P6 now in the battle for P4. So that's not good, and Aston Martin, they're looking really, really, really strong. So, yeah. Let's view that replay then. I want to see that final lap battle between Albon and Tsunoda. So here we go. Albon pretty much leading a DRS train. He was not quicker than me today. But luckily he didn't fight me too much. But yeah, look at that. Yuki really put up the fight. Look at how close that is. And Albon, yeah, made sure he got to the inside of that section. And that pretty much won him the race. Well, won him the P10, won him the last point. And that'll be really heartbreaking for VCarb. That was their chance to finally grab a point in such a miserable season for them. And they just couldn't get it. But look at that, that's a massive DRS train there. Lando Norris, man. What happened with him? They must have had a horrible pit stop. But look at that, really close. As we now come around the corner to just about beat Perez. He was catching up there. He'd actually pulled to the left to make the move by the time we crossed the finish line. So, yeah, that was close. Let's view the highlights then. Yeah, this was just such a bad strategy call from me, just starting on the hards. Absolutely woeful. I don't know. I know exactly what I was thinking, but maybe we should have started on the mediums to be safe. I think in a situation like this again, I think for sure I'll, you know, go on the mediums to be safe. Because going on the hards was a really, really bad decision. Should probably start trusting the strategy screen as well with the amount of time lost. You know? Because there was already a gap starting to form between me and Hamilton, like, right away. Jesus. Yeah, just awful decision making from me. I could have fought all the way, to be honest. Like, after Albon passed me, I could have, like, really fought back against Sainz and them lot. Look at that, though. Lance Stroll really fought for those points today. He did really well. He had so much pace. Just Aston Martin in general had so much pace. It was crazy. But yeah, I started defending pretty hard against Hulkenberg. But I probably should have done it against Sainz and Perez. It might have even earned us you know, an extra point. Yeah, maybe it would have, actually. Because Lance Stroll also got me in the same corner. So, yeah, maybe if I'd started fighting really hard from the get-go then, like, perhaps that would have really helped us. Oh, well. You win some, you lose some, and it isn't the biggest L I've taken. We still got points. The team got double points, because Albon got points as well. So, we come out with 6 points in the weekend. Still a good showing for the team. Just maybe not the greatest. Yeah, we really fought hard against Checo. That's for sure. Pretty close to the line there as well, but there you go. There you go. Let's go. Pace to 74. And that puts our overall to 74 as well. Awesome. And I think we just went even higher on the recognition as well. We're definite first driver for Williams. That's awesome. Alright. Yeah, still a successful race. Like, it was a horrible first stint, but we made the best out of that second stint onto the softs. It was good. It was good decision making to switch the plan to the softs instead of going onto the mediums, for sure. It definitely made up a lot of time that we'd lost. But still, we could have been battling for a podium in that one. So that's definitely something to think about for Monza, that is for sure. Close to rivalry win. Achieve 192 to win. How many points are we on right now? 186. Okay, so we're actually quite close to beating Perez entirely. And that could be done at Monza. So, yeah, let's go into this R&D to get this chassis thing done that I wanted. Boom. There you go. So, that's looking good. And that should put us above Alpine at the very least in the chassis department. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this episode of F1 24 Career Mode. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. We're getting towards the end of the season now. It's getting closer and closer. I think there's like, 9 races to go now, so not too much. And then, of course, from next season onwards, however many seasons we do, we'll be doing 16 races from then on. Even in the next game, in F1 25, I think we'll start with 16 as well, because, yeah, doing 23 races in F1 23 and doing 24 races here, it's a bit grueling. I don't really like it, to be honest. I think the calendar's just too big. There's some tracks that I don't really care for. So I'm looking forward to putting it back down to 16 in Season 2. So, yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching this episode of F1 24 Career Mode. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video for some more F1 24. Until next time, peace.